Hey everybody, it's John here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in Assassin's Creed Syndicate, grabbing the Cerevisaphile achievement. This is to find all of the beer bottles in the game. These are going to be spread all around the map. There's about 4 in every district except for the river district, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm pretty sure that's a bad place to find beer bottles anyways, but most of these are going to be in bars, with the exception of this first one, which is just kind of out in the street. So, with that in mind, let's run around. Also, this one is not in a bar. I guess all the people of Whitechapel just like drinking outside. But from this point onward, most of them are from bars. This one is going to be in this little corner right here. But anyways, the third one is at least in a bar, so at least they have one bar in this part of town. So with that in mind, these are usually easy to find since bars are always at the corner of blocks. So if you're lost, just look for the corners. These do appear on your map, which is very, very convenient, and they will show up nearby if you tag them with Eagle Vision. So use your Eagle Vision, they'll pop up on your mini map, and all you have to do is just walk up to them. It's not too hard of a collectible, simply because there's actually only a few of them, and you just have to run around and grab all of them. So there's about 20, I want to say, about 2 dozen. So this shouldn't take you much longer than maybe half an hour or so. But just going to keep running around and grabbing them. We're going to work on the City of London area. And once again, recommend doing this towards the end of the game once you have all of the districts liberated. The reason for that is you can start going to the more dangerous areas like Westminster and not get mowed down by aggressive enemies. But here we go. I'm just going to grab this next one right over here. As you can see, most of these are in bars, and they're very, very easy to find. Always at the corner buildings. And these do pop up on your map. There's no special thing you have to buy, either using in-game money or Helix points, which is a godsend for us because here we're very anti-microtransaction, especially when it comes to achievements, because that defeats the points. But nonetheless, all right, we're going to head over to the Strand, and we're going to start this area. So moving down and around London, but you can get these in any order you want to. And here we are. Going to save these areas for last if you are trying to get this early on. The reason for that is because these areas have stronger enemies, obviously, until you liberate them. So recommend doing all of the liberating. And we're doing this at the end also when we have all our gang upgrades, including the Intimidation perk, which allows enemies to not aggro when they see us. So that's always cool. So there's about, I want to say 20 to 24 beer bottles, something like that, in this game. So this game follows that there's not a ton of each individual collectible, but there are a lot of different types of collectibles. I think there's 5. So there's the Secrets of London, the beer bottles, the wanted posters, the pressed flowers, and there's something else, I think. But we'll cover these in different videos, obviously. I'm going to head over to Southwark. We're going to skip Westminster for now, saving that for last because it is a tough district if you are trying to do this after Sequence 3, which I think is when you could start doing it because the whole map is given to you. However, the map's obviously super tough. But anyways, we are going to head over here into this bar and grab our next collectible. And now we're going to head down to Lambeth and grab all the beer bottles over here. And it's raining yet sunny, my favorite type of weather. But anyways, there's a wanted poster. That's going to be a future video. Spoilers, but we're going to keep grabbing all of these collectibles. So much fun. And we're going to grab this one right here. And there's only 2 in Lambeth. Very, very friendly district. I guess they don't like drinking alcohol here. But these are going to be in bars as usual. So make sure you grab these 2, and we can move on to the final district, which is Westminster, and grab the last couple of beer bottles there. So this one's going to be on the back counter, and then off to Westminster we can go. There's going to be 4 beer bottles over here, and lucky for us, they're not in Buckingham Palace nor the Big Ben area, which means we don't have to deal with the super crazy overpowered guards. But if you're doing this at the end of the game, the guards become friendly to you after the ending, which trying not to spoil, but just know that the game, the open world becomes a lot friendlier when you beat the game, which it should be. Every game should be like that, let's be honest. But here we are, gonna grab the next one right here. All 4 of these are going to be in bars, spread across the fancy Westminster district. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab the next one in this bar. This is the second to last one. So the penultimate one will be up on this table. And finally, the very last one is all the way over here by the border of the Strand. And this one is also in a bar. Surprise, surprise. But we are going to grab it and, more importantly, get our achievement. So here we go. Grab it off the table. Very similar to the last one, but there you go. And there's the achievement, 10 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.